All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hopefully, the last video wasn't too terrible. As I went back and edited it, it was pretty fun just kind of seeing all the little things that I didn't even think about. Um, Audio is going out, super shaky at times, lighting, different things like that. But I loved it. I think it's funny. It's going to be awesome to look back on in a few years and be like, wow, look at my first video. I'm excited about that. But without further ado, today. Today is going to be a glorious day. I was already planning on filming today. I was already planning on filming a full day of eating for today and a little bit in the gym, show the pump, different things like that, right? But I was planning on filming a full day of eating today. It's Friday, October 17th at the moment. So was already planning to film a full day of eating, but this video got a whole lot better last night when my coach texted me and he said, no cardio, refeed day. Even just saying those words back to myself give me chills. I'm just going to show y'all the text of what he sent me and what I said back. My coach texted me yesterday. So my check-in days are on Mondays and Thursdays at the moment. And so yesterday was obviously Thursday. So woke up, sent in my pictures. On Monday, for some context, on Monday, did the same thing, obviously. Woke up, sent in my pictures, weight, answered his questionnaire, stuff like that. And he said, like, we're going to keep food here for now before we refeed, right? So ever since he said that, like Monday afternoon, when he responded to that check-in, I have just been itching for a refeed. Like the last time I got a refeed was at, I believe, 10 or 11 weeks out, maybe 12 weeks out, something like that, a refeed. And then I did get a cheat meal for my birthday, which was on September 27th. I just got a burger and fries. So it hasn't been horrible. You know what I mean? And I mean, you're not supposed to get a whole bunch of cheat meals and a whole bunch of refeeds early on in bodybuilding prep anyway. So it's been fine. But it's really like a mini vacation when these days come, and it's here today. So let's go. But yeah, so he texted me yesterday at 5:12 p.m. He said, no cardio tomorrow, 250 protein, 400 carbs, 50 fats. To which I responded and said, just shed a tear with the praying hands emoji. Thanks, coach. Absolutely pitiful. So that's what we got going on today. Full day of eating, but a really fun version. And I'm so unbelievably excited. And the no cardio is crazy too. You know, usually I'm up at like, you know, between 5:30 and 7:30 is usually when my body gets up. It's usually around like 6:30 to 7. So usually around that I'm up, going and doing my 45 minutes on the stairs, coming back, showering, then eating, and starting my day of eating that way. But no cardio today. So I'm chilling out here right now. It is 9 a.m. So I slept in a little bit. I got up around probably like 8:15. So that's pretty much all the sleeping in my body lets me do at the moment, being in prep. But yeah, just to kind of keep things as routine as I can. What I'm going to do this morning is I have a black coffee. Shout out, like I mentioned in the last video, I have a coffee mug collection. So I'll show you all this one. So I'm from Prosper, Texas, and this mug is from the original Cotton Gin restaurant owned by our very good friends, the Pettises. Shout out to Case and them. But this mug is, so that restaurant used to be like a super awesome little hole in the wall breakfast spot. It was super cheap. It was awesome. It's now turned into like a bar, and there's like a dance floor out there and like a outdoor seating. It's a really, really awesome venue in Prosper. It's just kind of transformed into that. And my dad actually got remarried there a little over a year ago. So awesome venue. But this little mug, I begged the Pettises for so long to give me one of the original ones from the Cotton Gin. It's like an old Prosper newspaper. Pretty awesome. But sipping on this black coffee this morning. And then, like I said, to keep things a little bit more uniform like usual, I'm going to go in and just do some steps. I got the walking pad in the garage. So I'm probably just going to go do like 20, 30 minutes of steps this morning. And then go up, shower, do my whole morning routine situation. And then I will see you back down in the kitchen for meal one. I am so excited for today. I can't even put it into words. And I'm excited for y'all to come with me. Gotta be honest, guys. This walking pad, unbelievable purchase. Unreal. I got a desk for it too, that like whenever I want to do some work, edit, whatever, I can like put it over this. I just haven't built that part yet. But this walking pad's insane. So as you can see, I just hop out here, throw on some other full day of eatings or whatever else I'm feeling like watching that day. Really, really big on Jack Eagles right now. Shout out to Jack Eagles. I met him at the Olympia. Cool ass dude. His videos are sick. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Jack Eagles lately. Wesley Visters, obviously C-Bomb, Rough Diesel, just to name a few. But yeah, just about after every meal, you'll see me do this. Come out here for 15, 20 minutes, get steps in, yeah, watch a YouTube video, get some inspiration, maybe edit one of mine, whatever. But yeah. Just finished up some steps. Ended up taking right about 2,000 steps. I was out there for probably about like 20 minutes. Nothing crazy at all. It's a beautiful day in Texas, so didn't even break a sweat. But this is not meal one by any means, but there is a little bit of macronutrients in it, so I figured I'd show you guys. So I have this drink every morning after cardio, or I guess after taking some steps if I don't have cardio. Pretty much just for digestion, hydration, putting electrolytes back in my system after cardio. So just a few things that go in this drink. The first thing is Evogen Carnogen. So it's just like focus. Carnogen is just like premium carnitine powder. Supports fat metabolism. Helps you recover. Different things like that. Really, really good product. The second thing is just a scoop of Evogen Hydration. Lots of good electrolytes, sodium, zinc, potassium, vitamin D, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, calcium, magnesium, all kinds of really, really good stuff in here to replenish after sweating my balls off doing cardio. And then the last thing, scoop of greens, just for digestion and things like that. Y'all will see it in the full day eating today. I don't eat very many vegetables. I have a lot of spinach in my meals to add like volume and things like that, but not very many vegetables other than that. So greens powder is a game changer for that fiber. But I'm gonna go ahead and drink this. I'm gonna head up, take a quick shower. Let's get a taste test. Like I don't already know exactly what it tastes like. Delicious. Code Ciano at Evogen for all these products. Save yourself some money. You get the best products in the game. Why would you not? They're available. Get them. I'll see you in a little bit from meal one. All right. I have showered. I have shaved for you guys. And now it's time to get into this full day of eating. So first things first, coffee. I am a coffee complete addict. In the off season, you'd say it's a problem. In prep, I just use it as an excuse to drink a lot of caffeine because I'm hungry. But I am 100% a coffee addict. And this is my philosophy on coffee during prep, right? So I allow myself one of these a day, raw, vanilla, protein shakes. I think these taste the best out of all the ready to drinks. And I pretty much use this all day for whenever I want a coffee, right? So I'll make a coffee like a 10 ouncer, right? Only leave a little bit of room. See that really, but only leave a little bit of room for creamer on the top, right? So pour that in with some different sugar-free syrups, maybe some cinnamon powder, pour some sweeteners as well. But this has been such a cheat code for me so far. Like, I'll end up having, like, I'll be honest, like 3, 4, 5 coffees sometimes, and they all taste like a latte from Starbucks because I'm using this and different syrups and stuff like that. So coffee number 1 about to go down. And then we're going to get into meal 1. A little bit of the vanilla shake. Boom. Hardly used any of it just now. I got enough room for like 10 more coffees in there. Boom. Then we're going to go a little bit of sugar-free vanilla syrup. Got this one yesterday too. I'm not really sure how it's going to mix, but we're going to try it. Brown sugar cinnamon. Just a little bit. Boom. All right. Splenda packet. Of course, Splenda packets are going to be used a lot today. I'll be honest. We're in prep. Leave me alone. Boom. And then just a tiny little bit of cinnamon powder. Little gold spoons because I'm artsy like that. Bit of mix. A little bit more up close here. That's a good looking coffee right there. Not a coffee you'd think you'd be drinking on prep. Tastes delicious too. All right, let's make meal 1. I'm starving. Here's what we got for meal 1. So obviously it's meal 1. It's 10:32 in the morning. So I'm a big believer personally in a dieting phase like this, just pushing back the first meal of the day as far as physically possible, right? I usually like to eat my first meal between 10 and 11. So this is perfect. Just so that way it's just simply a smaller window to possibly be hungry. In the mornings, I found that I can personally push off a lot. You can push it off a lot longer than you think in the mornings. So I pretty much just wait until I'm about to go hypo, and then I make my first meal of the day. Just makes it a little bit easier, makes you feel fuller throughout the day a little bit more, I think, especially on a day like today, whenever we're refeeding and we get a whole bunch of carbs and we get like 50, 60 plus carbs with every single meal. So today's going to be an awesome day. I'm going to feel amazing. Meal 1 is breakfast food is my favorite kind of food in the entire world. And so obviously, naturally, meal 1 is going to be breakfast. So we're going to go with this morning. Let me pull it up to get it all right. We're going to go with 100 grams of egg whites. We're going to go 40 grams of baby spinach. Might even do 50 because the volume on spinach is unbelievable for virtually nothing. We're going to go 45 grams of guacamole. We're going to do 60 grams of diced bell peppers. We got 30 grams of fat-free cottage cheese, something I started eating fairly recently, and stuff is unbelievable. We're doing 3 slices of Canadian bacon, and then we're doing 20 grams of fat-free mozzarella cheese, and wouldn't be a refeed day without some carbs, so we're also going to go with 2 slices of sourdough toast. So my vision for this meal this morning is going to be, so 2 pieces of sourdough. I want to do like avocado toast with those 2. So put avocado, put the cottage cheese on there with it, and then also put a few slices of Canadian bacon on it as well. And then I'm going to go in the pan, go with the egg whites and the spinach and the peppers and the cheese. Then take that, kind of cook it into more of like a disc. I'll show you guys what I mean, but cook it into more of like a disc, so that way I can just kind of cut off pieces, put it on the toast, and eat it all together. So that's the plan. I hope it works out the way that I'm thinking, because if it does, it's going to be delicious. It's going to be good either way. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw this together and then show you guys what it looks like. lightning's kind of brutal, but Melinda's black truffle. This is the best hot sauce that exists. 100%. I will stand 10 toes down on that till my grave. Melinda's, I love you. On this prep right now too, I'm just on a hot sauce kick. Like with a meal like this, I'm not gonna put like mustard or anything like that on it. That would be kind of weird with eggs and stuff. And I don't want to put ketchup to waste carbs or anything like that. So I'm just putting a whole bunch of hot sauce. So went with Melinda's, just a little bit of that, and then Texas Pete's original hot sauce. I'm gonna douse it in this. At the end of prep, I'm probably going to turn into partly everything bagel seasoning. I put this stuff on everything too. It's insane. I'm sure you guys can already tell. I love being outside. I love eating outside, hanging out here. Just such a vibe, whatever. But I'm absolutely starving, so let's get to this. Meal one of the refeed day right here. Absolutely beautiful. I am so excited to smash it. Let's check the macros. Macros for this meal is going to be 40 grams of protein, 61 grams of carbs, and 11 grams of fat. So it's a very similar meal to what I would usually eat, obviously, minus the 2 pieces of toast. So super excited about that. Going to dig into this, and then I'll see you a little bit later for meal two. This is more of a snack. I just got to feeling a little snacky, I'll be honest with you. This is what we're working with. I went with 2 lightly salted rice cakes, 10 grams of PB Fit Classic powdered peanut butter with just a little bit of water mixed in it, and then went with 25 grams of the sugar-free grape jam. Started craving a peanut butter and jelly situation, so that's what we're doing. And also made another coffee. This is coffee number 3 with that same protein shake. This will be the last one for the morning. The next meal is going to be the pre-workout meal. Then we'll go train, and then when I get back, I want to save the rest of that shake for one more coffee for the post-workout meal. That'll make sense whenever we get there, but trust me, it's going to be fire. But I'm going to eat this, chill for a little while. It is currently 12:19. I'll probably eat my pre-workout meal around 1:30ish, so I'll see you around then. All right, welcome back for meal 2. The time is upon us, the first cream of rice meal of this glorious refeed day. I eat cream of rice for my pre and post workout meal, even on just normal days, even on off days, I'll have it twice. I will find a way to have cream of rice 2 times, even if it's like 25 grams of it. But today, certainly no shortage of cream of rice going down the hatch today. So, and these are by far my favorite meals of the day. I like to get really, really, really creative with all this stuff, different mixes, protein powders, fruits, different things like that. So today, I'm really, really excited about this one. So let's get into it. We're going to let y'all know all the exact stuff here. Okay, so we're going to start out with 45 grams of the crackberry bowl of gains from Flavor Gang. We're going to mix it with 25 grams of the peanut butter cookie bowl of gains. We are going to hit it with 28 grams of iced lemon cake. Isoject, code Ciano, Evogen Nutrition at checkout. This is one of my favorite pre-workouts. This is one of my favorite protein powders that we have. Really one of the best protein powders I've ever tasted. I love lemon cake. Always have ever since I was a child. And this actually really closely resembles it. So love this stuff. Boom. All right, we're going to go with 10 grams reduced fat peanut butter along with, 10 grams of peanut butter powder. Obviously mixed together, made into a drip. Then we're going to go with 10 grams of honey. And then we got 50 grams frozen 50 grams frozen blues and 50 grams frozen raspberries. And then to top it all off at the end, little bit of fat-free, ready whip. Game changer. I'm going to start mixing all this up right now. I absolutely can't wait. And I'll show you guys the end product whenever it's done. I should really find like a super accurate like water to cream of rice ratio. I just eyeball it every time. Sometimes I screw it up. Most of the time it's good. So really hoping today it's a good one. That's what we're looking for. Straight into the freezer. Final product, meal 2, the pre-workout meal. I just gave it like a little pat down, little mix up, and we're gonna go for the taste test. First, the macros for this meal are 36 grams of protein, 5 grams of fat, a whopping 84 grams of carbs. So this shoulders and arms pump is about to be absolutely disgusting. Let's go in for the taste test. Wow. Oh. I posted this on my Instagram the other day. Every single time it feels like I make one of these, it gets better, and I think it's the best one I've ever had. So every time I take a bite, I'm like, that's the best one. But that actually might be the best one just because of how much cream of rice is in it. I haven't had this much cream of rice in a bowl since I started prep. So, insane. I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this. And then I will see y'all probably in the gym in the posing room, because obviously it's not a workout video, so I'm not going to film the workout so much. But it's a full day of eating, and it's a high day. So I got to show you the pump. It's only right. So if I don't see you before, I'll see you in the posing room. All right. Yeah, as expected, that was one of the best workouts I've had in a very long time. Pump was sick. Energy was up. Yeah, absolutely no complaints about that. Just going to run through a couple of mandatory poses real quick to show you all the pump from today. And then going to get the hell out of here because it is 5:32 p.m. and I still got 3 more meals to eat, which I am so excited for these last 3. You have no idea. Back from the gym. That workout was absolutely fantastic. And we are here with meal 3 on the day. 6 o'clock p.m. That workout went a little bit longer than I expected it to. Not mad about it. But I am switching this meal and the next meal. So I was going to have cream of rice again. Usually I have cream of rice post-workout. But the way I'm making the cream of rice today is going to take a little bit longer. And I'm starving right now. So I'm going to go with the bloat bowl for the post-workout meal. And then in a little bit, going to do the cream of rice. I'm making muffins with the cream of rice today. So that's why it's going to take a little bit longer. Way too hungry to wait for that right now. So just going to go straight into this bloat bowl, which I'm really, really excited about. We're going to go with 60 grams of Rice Chex cereal. We're going 42 grams of the chocolate peanut butter isoject. Right? Then we're going to hit it with 10 grams reduced fat peanut butter and 10 grams of peanut butter powder. Then we got
15 grams of honey. And then the last thing is, it's not out here yet. Hold on. We have 75 grams of frozen strawberries. So I am absolutely in love with blow bowls. Just whenever my carbs are lower, it's kind of tough because only doing 15 to 20 grams of cereal is not very much. So on a day like today, definitely want to take advantage of that. So let me go ahead and make this up, and I'll show you the final product. I feel like a lot of times chocolate peanut butter protein powders uh, aren't very good, or they're kind of just like the first protein powder that any company makes, and then they kind of forget about it as time goes on. Not Evogen. This, honestly, this protein powder might be my favorite protein powder that Evogen has. Maybe my favorite protein powder altogether. And I always forget how much I like it until I have it, usually in a whey drip form. And I'm like, oh my gosh, unbelievable. Code Ciano at checkout, man. Take my word for it. Get you some chocolate peanut butter. It's unbelievable. Welcome to the living room. Meal 3 is ready. This is it in all of its glory. Looks absolutely unbelievable. Also, that workout, I believe, deserves a bev for after. But the total macros on this meal are 44 grams of protein, 7 grams of fat, and 83 grams of carbs. So, sticking with the same theme of all day, carbs are through the roof. But I am absolutely starving. I'm going to smash this, and then I will see y'all a little bit later for meal 4. It is 6:21 p.m. right now, and we still got 2 more meals to eat after this. So it's going to be a fun night. Looking forward to it. See y'all soon. All right, back again. Meal number 4. It is 8:27 p.m. So making good time tonight. Gonna have one more meal after this, but back. So I'm sure you guys have noticed throughout the day today, a lot of sweet stuff. I have a big time sweet tooth. It's bad, but going back to a savory meal with this one. This is one of my favorite mixes of all time. I absolutely love it. So this is what we got going on here. It is